I'm not interested in Staccato's new HD pistol, and I'm going to tell you why. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average cost per unit of magazine enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's video is we're going to talk about the Staccato's new Glock accepting 2011. We're going to talk about why you shouldn't be basing your decisions on what gun you're going to buy based on price of magazine, but more importantly, you should be basing that decision on reliability of the magazine. And a lot of guys are going to freak out and be like, but Trench, the Glock mag is reliable. Yes, it is, but it's gonna be a larger discussion than just the Staccato HD pistol, and I think you guys will see that near the end of or throughout this video. Guys, if you want to support the channel, super simple. Just hit the like button. That's all I'm asking you guys today to do. Please just hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment about why Staccato's new Glock taking 2011 is a stupid idea, I look forward to reading those comments as well, because I'm not really excited about the gun, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are or are not. So post down below what comment you have about Staccato's new Glock accepting 2011, or whatever you want to call it. If you want to support the channel financially or monetarily for some reason, there will be links in the description. If you want to help recoup the loss of tons and tons of ammunition lately to do testing for you guys, well, use those links down below. Okay, first and foremost, this isn't primarily targeted at Staccato, but they are a good example. The reason why Staccato made this new handgun, the Series 80, to make it drop safe and take Glock mags. The reason they did that is because people are kind of stupid when it comes to purchasing guns. They base their decision not based on the gun itself, but they're basing it off the cost per magazine. Well, while this may sound like a good idea on the surface, it most certainly is not for real guys that are in the know, guys that actually shoot, the guys that understand. What matters more than the cost per magazine, cost per unit, right, is the reliability of that magazine. Now, whereas the Staccato HD, yeah, okay, now it's drop safe for the 0.01% of the time of the guys that drop their gun and, nose down on the pistol where that's actually applicable. Okay, for you guys, it's awesome. It has a little bit worse trigger now, so that's all whatever. That's useless to me, personally, for my application with the Staccato. And yes, I am a Staccato owner, and I am a Staccato shooter sometimes, right? But what matters more than all that is guys that will pick a weapon solely based on how much the magazines cost. That is dumb, right? What matters more is that the magazine for that weapon is reliable. I mean, look around at, some of these, like the Scorpion guys are the worst, where they're like, does it take Scorpion mags? Okay, well, those are cheaper mags. Yeah, okay, cool, dude, but did you buy that AK pistol or whatever, that pistol caliber carbine solely based on does it take Scorpion mags? So here's what matters more, and this is why I think the whole, does it take Glock mags thing is kind of stupid too, even though I am a Glock magazine enjoyer, and yes, I do have a ton of Glock magazines and have a ton of Glock style handguns that do take Glock mags. I would never go out and buy the Staccato HD or the 2011 Platypus or any of these guns solely because they take Glock mags. Because why am I going to buy a 2011 because it takes Glock mags? The reason why a 2011 works so well is because the Staccato, formerly STI magazines that they created, were reliable. That is what made 2011s good again, not because they take Glock magazines. One second. So, for the newer shooters watching this, excuse me, and for the guys that might be misled, you should never base your firearm purchase solely on the price of the magazine. You should first look at the track record of the gun itself and the performance and capabilities of what that gun will provide. Is the gun itself reliable? Does it have the optics mounting features that I need? Does it have the capacity and the caliber that I need, etc.? Does the actual weapon fit the criteria that I need for whatever purpose it's trying to fulfill? Whether it be self-defense, competition, duty, whatever, you name it. Does the actual firearm meet that criteria? And if guys are going out and the first thing they're looking at is, what mag does it take? Okay, it takes Glock mags, but is the gun, okay, I'll buy the gun anyway just because it takes Glock mags, because the magazines will be cheaper. That is insane. You should never base your entire decision based on the magazine. The magazine should be not an afterthought, but a secondary decision, part of the decision-making process. So now Staccato comes out, Staccato, and they're making their HD, Series 80 drop safe, Glock accepting handgun. Cool, but it's not a 2011 really, because now there's reports of reliability issues and all kinds of issues with this new Series 80 design they're using, and with the feed angle of the Glock magazines with the handgun. So this is what I'm going to tell you, and this isn't just a 2011/Staccato discussion. It's a overarching discussion for you guys to really consider. Why am I buying this gun? Okay, the gun itself, whether it be a shotgun, whatever, right? Shotgun, rifle, bolt gun, whatever, handgun, you name it. The gun itself needs to meet the specifications for the job, both caliber, barrel length, operating design, etc. The next question, after it meets all that criteria, is the magazine that's designed for this gun reliable? Not, does it take a cheap magazine? But there is one asterisk. Widely accepted magazines are a benefit, a major benefit. So obviously, if it takes Stanag, GI mags for the 5.56, or if it takes standard, 7.62x39 AK mags, or if it takes Glock magazines, Glock 19, Glock 17 magazines, that is a major plus. But it should not be the deciding factor on the gun purchase itself. The first decision-making point is, does the gun itself meet the criteria? So guys that are buying this Staccato pistol because they don't want to buy, the Staccato magazines, that's insane. The Staccato pistol is good, the 2011 is good, because the magazines and the design of that initial, the Staccato P, the Staccato C2, the Staccato XC, those guns are good because of the magazine and the gun. So these new HD pistols are going to have issues, and I'm already hearing reports of a lot of issues with that gun specifically. But like I said, more importantly, for you guys that are watching this because you want to, you bought a gun, a platypus, those are the worst in my opinion. Not the gun, the guys that buy the platypus. Oh, well, I didn't want a 2011 that took, Staccato mags because the Staccato mags are too expensive. So I bought a gun that takes Glock mags. So it's interchangeable. Dude, you missed the point right off the rip. Guys that buy Glocks or Glock clones, they're buying it for the reliability and the interchangeability of Glock parts. And the major plus that the Glock magazine is extremely reliable, the Glock OEM magazine. And I am currently in the process of testing the Magpul, and as I get to the 10,000 round mark on this dagger test, I'll be able to tell you, in more detail. But so far, 2,000 rounds fired through Magpul magazines, and not having any issues at all. But we'll see what the long-term results give us. But what's more important than any of this is you guys make the decision on the firearm decision, the purchase that, I'm getting off work, so my mind's all over the place, guys, and I'm tired. But the purchase to make the firearm, oh my gosh, the decision to make a firearm purchase, there you go, should be solely based on the characteristics, reliability, and performance of the gun first, and then the magazine. You should not purchase a gun solely because it takes Glock mags, Staccato mags, whatever. You name it. Scorpion mags, Stanag mags, you name it. The widely accepted adoption of a magazine, like I said, is a major asterisk. But whenever a company like the Platypus thing, where they're making, I think it's Stealth Arms Platypus or whatever, where they're making a gun solely based on the Glock mag or whatever magazine, that should be a red flag. Okay, you want the gun to be the primary thing, and then the magazine is not necessarily an afterthought, but it is a secondary objective. You should not, in my opinion, race out to buy this new Staccato pistol. I think that these 2011s that are trying to force Glock magazines in them, I just don't get it. The whole reason why the 2011 works so good is because, you know, the coating surface and the reliability of these Staccato magazines is good. So that's what you're supposed to use, right? Anyway, hopefully, you know, hopefully the Staccato HD does end up being a really good gun. Hopefully the Glock mag thing works out for it. However, if you guys are in the market for, you name the gun, whether it be an AK pistol, you know, and you're like, I'm not going to buy it because it takes X, you know, Vitiaz mags over Scorpion mags, that's a misleading thought, right? Just because you have to drop a little bit more money per magazine, yeah, you buy 20 mags for that gun, now you're set up, you know what I mean, for a long time. So whether it be competition, personal protection, you name it. So suck it up, Buttercup. Buy the gun that's going to be better, and whatever brand name that is, you know, for whatever situation you're in, buy the gun first. Or, you know, select, say you have 5 guns on a list and you're trying to figure out which gun is the best. Pick the gun that's the best based on the characteristics of the gun. Now, the next decision will be, what type of mag does it take, and is that magazine widely adopted and reliable? Okay? That should be the part 2, not the part 1. But guys that choose the gun that they're going to carry solely based on the magazine is cringe and kind of fuddy, and the hype around guns, guns that are obviously targeting that demographic and targeting that market audience, like the Platypus, like the freaking Staccato HD, like the Scorpion and the AKV from PSA, and all these guns that are specifically sold because they take X magazine, not because the gun's performance itself. Well, that's where you guys are missing the mark, in my opinion. But I'm sure you guys will let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But yeah, just my thoughts on, you know, weapon selection based on the magazine versus the actual performance of the gun. Okay, if you guys enjoyed the video, please, all I ask, just hit the like button. It helps out more than you understand or could possibly comprehend, because it helps tell the algorithm that this channel is making content for people that are like-minded just like you. Leave a comment down below and your thoughts of guys picking a gun solely based on the magazine and then figuring out if the gun is good after, just like all these people are doing with the Staccato HD right now and all the other guns I've listed in this video. If you want to help support the channel monetarily, then I will leave links down below if you want to help recoup the loss of some of the ammo and stuff that I'm buying for the channel lately. Thanks for being here, guys, and until next time, this is going to be Trench Grenade, your average stop picking guns based on their magazines alone enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home, signing out. Cheers. Okay, one missed. Another mag putting here in front of us. For some reason, we were to lose this. Ooh. Okay, that was another Magpul mag. Okay, another. Okay, a bit. We will be good. Sure. Ugh. Gloves on at this point. I guess I should tell him. Oh man, that thing is. Oh, it's getting hot. Yeah, just stay behind the 180 from now on, just because of a cook-off, in the event of a cook-off. Woo. Okay, another mag. Here we go. I'm just worried about a cook-off. Not worried, or just being safe. Making sure we're being safe here. Make sure I'm in frame for this other one, in case something does happen. Oh God. Okay, and here. Okay. Okay. Go in, man. A little bit of a clench there. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hot. Oh. For this part. Woo. Oh, this gun's hot. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. Whew. Oh my God. The top, off the top of the gun. Man. Hot. hot, hot. Woo! Finish this up real quick for the shooting. Make sure I'm in frame for the backup. I forgot the crazy concept. These are all Glock OEM. No, one of them is a, I think, no, these are all OEM. Okay. Oh my God, something, I can smell plastic burning or something. Yeah. You smell that?
Wolverines!